I feel good. I had some tightness in my calf, a little sore coming out the game. Um, Probably one of the plays got hit or something, but it was just really stiff. But I'm just getting treatment and working through it.
Trevon, there's obviously been a lot of discussion about our interaction on Sunday night. On the playing question, how did you feel that play transpired, and what did you think happened on that play?
Um, I just feel like we was playing football. Um, from my point of view, I didn't think that I did anything wrong. But everyone has their own opinion.
The entirety of my tweet was just about the effort on the back end of the play. Did you feel like you were going full bore the entirety of the play?
Yeah, I felt like I was the last line of defense. My man was up the field, and I was behind the safeties at the time. So, yeah, I was the last line of defense, and I felt like, I prevented him from scoring. I took the highest angle, and yeah, I didn't think that my effort was a problem.
Okay. On the podcast with Micah, you mentioned that you felt like that was the hardest you've played. You felt like your tackling was at a high level. You felt like you set the edge well. Are those things that have been key points for you with the coaching staff, and how did you evaluate those aspects of your game on Sunday?
Yeah, most definitely. Tackling and stopping the run. We knew that they was gonna run the ball a lot, so that was definitely an emphasis. I made sure I did that, made sure I did my job, and yeah, just trying to help my team win.
Trevon, kind of turning years for you from a physical standpoint because you're coming off the ACL and
Yeah.
you're trying to figure out your body and that kind of thing. How hard has that been for you just to deal with?
It's been. I'm not gonna say it's been hard. It's just been some getting used to. I felt like last game, I felt like myself 110%. I feel like it's been a year since I had my surgery, and that was like my year mark, and I feel good. Banging and tackling and running and cutting. So I feel good.
Has that been a process getting to that point?
Yeah, for sure. Just repetition, more in-game reps. Yeah.
Does it bother you when people say he's not as physical as we think he should be, not knowing your assignments and those kinds of things?
I mean, I'm not a camp chancellor. When it's my time to make a play, I try to do the best I can to the best of my ability. Tackling isn't my strong. It's not my superpower, but I can tackle. Yeah, I just try to do the best I can, put what I put on the field. So it's whatever. I ain't tripping.
Just for clarification, is that calf on the same knee that you got yesterday?
No. Yeah.
You guys have gone against, had some tests with some strong offenses, Detroit, San Francisco, and now you're going against another complete one in Atlanta. Looking at what they can do in the passing game, but also with Bijan in the running game, what's the best way to kind of shrink the field and give you guys a good opportunity against them?
Yeah, they're a really good offense. Kirk Cousins been in the league for forever. So he's a great quarterback. They got a lot of great weapons at wide receiver. The running back is phenomenal. So we just got to do a good job. They like to throw the ball a lot. They can run the ball too. So we just got to do a good job. Play the calls that's called, and get the job done.
Trevon, I know you guys are a few weeks away from Houston, but just with your brother's injury, how bummed were you to see that and not going against him this year?
Yeah, it's sad. I just felt for him because I know exactly what he's going through. I literally just went through all of that, and I make sure I'm there for him. And make sure he comes out of this.
What was your first message to Stefon once he got the news that it was actually a torn ACL?
Just keep his head up. I know he wanted to be alone for a little minute. So I just gave him his space. Let him think about everything. But eventually I contacted him, talked to him. Just send him a nice message. Let him know I'm there. Told him a few jokes. Put a smile on his face a little bit. So he's gonna be all right. He's gonna come out from this.
How was he there for you as you were going through your deal?
Same way. Supportive. Play the game with me a lot, keep my mind off things. So I'm make sure I return the favor as well.
When you look at the takeaways that you guys haven't been able to get this year as you had in the past, what do you put it on?
I feel like how we play. Our defensive scheme now doesn't really allow us to get a lot of turnovers. It's more so just playing good football, playing 11-man football. Yeah.
Is less vision on the ball now?
Yeah,
Is that what you
yeah, it's a lot less vision on the ball. It's more so. Yeah, it's a lot less vision on the ball. Just us being able to read our man, and a lot less man. Yeah.
Trevon, just reflecting back one more time on the post-game moment last week, as you reflect, obviously, like you said, emotions high. Is there anything, if you could go back, you would do differently?
Yeah. I shouldn't have reacted how I reacted, so, I apologize for that. But, emotions are high. You just caught me at the right time, I guess.
How much do all of you kind of keep composure front of mind, especially like you're going through a tough time, a couple losses in a row here? How important is it to keep composure?
It is tough because, we're losing, so it doesn't feel good. I hate losing. I like to win. So, it's just a lot of frustration. Really just frustrated. And, you just want to win so bad, and, you try to do everything you can to win, and you don't get to win. And, you just get frustrated, so.
You've talked to us in the past about Coach Saban's rat poison philosophy. Did you let yourself get caught up in that a little bit, or do you think this is a little bit of a different situation?
Yeah, it may have been a little rat poison. It may have been a little rat poison. Kind of, fell for the bait a little bit. Like I said, you caught me at the right time.
Is that uncharacteristic because a lot of your teammates say you're a shy person? I think you've always said to us that you don't let a lot of people in. So when we saw that reaction, was that also a message to the fans that, hey, I care, even though your demeanor might show something else?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely care. Definitely want to win. Definitely have a lot of emotions that I don't show. So, I let that moment get the best of me. Like I said, you got to keep the main thing the main thing. At the end of the day, we lost. We all got to play better. We all got to find out a way to win.
How much
you
more
are known
challenge?
for some of your ball hawking skills, and as this defense has changed a little bit,
Yeah.
and you've got a younger defense, do you find yourself having to do a lot more, and that's where it can sometimes get frustrating because on tape it may not come out like you are sticking to your one assignment?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely required to do a lot more. Definitely, play calling change. Scheme is really different. So, just trying to, make it work the best that we can.
To that
Put more
end,
stress on the DBs under Zim's scheme versus maybe what Quinn had with the high pressure?
Definitely, definitely is a very unique defense. We got a lot of calls. We got a lot of formations, shifting, different calls. So, it requires you to play. I guess a little bit slower. You got to think more instead of knowing what you have, like knowing, okay, I have this man, so I can play faster. I can be on my man. I know what I have instead of reading stuff and reading players. And, it's just a little bit more effort. But, it's still a good defense at the end of the day. We just have to all just buy into it and put our best foot forward.
As an
That's what I
individual,
wanted to
being that
clarify.
you
It's not like you're calling out Zimmer's defense.
Yeah,
it
no.
just sounds like you guys are still learning and adapting in it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely just learning how to play fast in that system.
From an
Have
individual
you all had to
standpoint,
simplify coverages at all because it's slower and more intricate? Have you all had to simplify things?
I wouldn't necessarily say that. It's just, I guess, getting used to it. The different calls, the different checks, how teams want to play us too. They see that, we have trouble with the run. So, they'll run the ball a lot and we'll be in stuff that's for the pass. So, it's just little things like that. But hopefully, we stop the run more. We get more passes and we can put the blitz packages and, the different coverages that we have.
one
From
more
an
thing about the
individual
play with Kittle.
standpoint,
It's been suggested to me that what I saw as jogging was you slow playing it to prevent the cutback. Is that
Yeah.
what was happening in that play? Is that perhaps what I misread in the moment?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely was just watching the play, watching the play unfold. My teammates was right there. It was just more so, okay, if they don't make the tackle, I will.
From an individual standpoint, I mean, obviously you're one of the more proficient ball hawks in the league, and on a defense that typically takes the ball away at a high rate, what's the challenge of balancing, staying true to your keys and assignments with not chasing the takeaway?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You can't chase it because if you do chase it, you might give up something that going to cause a touchdown. So you really had to stay true to the defense, stay true to the keys, and just play fast that way.
Trevon, here in 2024 as an NFL player, what is the challenge of managing social media, and how do you think about your process, maybe even like right after a game, of how quickly you go to that or try to avoid that?
I mean, it's 2024. Like, social media, this is it. Like, this is what it's in. Everyone's on social media. That's just what it is. It's just a part of our life now. So, I don't see nothing wrong with me, going online after the game, or anybody going online after the game, and checking what you want to check. Maybe I wanted to get away from the game and just scroll. So, yeah.
All right. Thank you, Trevon.
Thanks, Trevon.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I got something for you though.
You saw some of these were sent to the station too, right?
Yeah.
What flavor you want? I got ranch. I got banana pudding.
I'll go ranch. I'm not a
Ranch?
banana guy.
All right, here you go.
Which one's you?
I'll go with these.
Yeah?
Banana pudding.
You see a fan sent some of these to the station too, man.
Cheers. All good.
My bad, man. If I misread the play, I appreciate you apologizing. I'm sorry too.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Thanks, man.
Good.